Holland in front. Dubach now goes to the outside. And Holland comes back and goes out in front, launching himself over the jump. George Holland, Team Honda, out in front. A couple riders look to have a problem with a hay bale back there in the middle of the pack. Now the field stretching out. Here is Holland. There's Dubach. But it is George Holland's race at this point. Anything can happen in the main. Wardy did not start. Through the tunnel, Dubach right on the back tire on that privateer Yamaha support ride. Lachine back in the middle of the pack. And where is Johnson? That's the question. Where is Ricky Johnson? Traditionally not a good starter. Holland has seemed to got a new lease on life after his battle earlier with Ward in the heat race. And he's setting a very strong pace. Dubach going wide on the turn, but it's Holland out in front. Notice, no theatrics, no showboating by Holland. He's serious. He wants to win his first Supercross ever. There's Johnson in fourth spot, number 2. Lachine bounces into second spot like a human pogo stick. Dubach goes to third, and Johnson goes to fourth, and you can bet that Johnson will start to move up. Holland, Lachine, Dubach, Johnson, 1, 2, 3, 4. George Holland, newly married the end of last year out of Kerman, California, a quieter rider you'll never find. And there's Lachine on the inside. And Lachine goes to the inside on a beautiful pass, and Holland comes back. It is Holland and Lachine over the jump. Side by side, handlebar to handlebar. Lachine stops Holland, and Johnson goes by in a second. Whoa, Nelly! It is Lachine in front, Kawasaki, and Johnson on his back tire. And Holland is running third, and suddenly the cast has changed, and it's Lachine on a green Kawasaki in front with Johnson on his back tire. Lachine went by Holland slicker than a mayonnaise sandwich. Beautiful pass. And now it is Johnson's turn to stalk Lachine. But Johnson goes by. Lachine goes back in front. Johnson tried to go by on the outside. Lachine blocked him beautifully. And Lachine goes down. And that's what happens when somebody like Ricky Johnson puts a pressure on you. Lachine went down faster than anybody I've seen in Supercross. The front wheel washed out, and he slammed into the ground. And it is Ricky Johnson in front. The main event at the Meadowlands Supercross, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Ricky Johnson in front. Is that the way it's going to end? There's Lachine. Let's take a look back at that crash of Lachine. Feeling the pressure of Johnson, the front wheel starts going down. He tries to save it, and the back wheel then slides out, and Lachine is down. He's down faster than a Mike Tyson opponent. So Ricky Johnson in front here, the Meadowlands, number 2. And there's Holland now trying to move up into second spot. Looking strong. Holland in second spot. He is chasing his teammate Ricky Johnson. So George Holland playing a bridesmaid's role tonight here for Ricky Johnson. Ricky Johnson with a tremendous lead way out in front. The question, can anybody get by George Holland for second? There's Schmidt, 19, trying to move up. But right now, it's Ricky Johnson's race here. Whoa! Well, wait a minute! Johnson faltered there, and Holland comes up behind him. What happened to Johnson? He didn't go down, but he stalled the bike. And Holland is going to take the lead! As the Honda mechanics are pulling their hair out, they got their 2 superstars battling each other. And Holland almost tries to stop Johnson in the tunnel. Wait a minute here, folks. Holland is in front, and Johnson's saying this is not supposed to happen. And remember that Holland is riding with a badly injured shoulder, and he's right in the middle of contention for that 125 national title, as Myers told you earlier. Johnson moves Holland to the outside, goes by him. Johnson in front, but Holland is dogging him, putting the pressure on Ricky Johnson. And Johnson's not used to this, especially from his teammate. Now Johnson starts to pull away. Holland in second spot. George Holland from Kerman, California, Northern California farming community outside Sacramento. But it's Ricky Johnson's show at this point. Johnson knows that he's got to finish and finish strong, and he will take the number 1 plate with Ward not starting the main. But if Johnson does not win, and Ward can come back at Los Angeles, then the Supercross championship is still up for grabs, and Johnson doesn't want to have to go back to LA and win it. So Ricky Johnson is faced with a dilemma. He's got to ride a strong race, but also a conservative race. He saw what happened to Ward in a freak accident in his seat. Apparently a broken ankle. So George Holland in second spot. There's Matasevich, 201 in third, and behind him, Johnny O'Mara, the O-Show, in fourth spot. And the pressure is on. Johnson is way out in front. The battle right now is for second spot. And if something happens to Johnson, any one of these four riders could win it. George Holland, number 3, nursing a badly bruised shoulder, an injured shoulder, in second spot. Matasevich behind him. Johnny O'Mara behind him. And Lease moving up through the pack. Don't discount Lease. And there's Johnny O'Mara, and there comes Lease. Number 7, Lease has gone in front of O'Mara. Lease has gone to fourth spot. Holland, Matasevich, then Lease, then Johnny O'Mara. There they are. Motorized pogo sticks over this very tough John Savitskyville track. Larry Huffman calling the action from the Meadowlands Supercross. Holland has got to be getting sore now. That shoulder has got to be throbbing, taking a tremendous beating. There's Matasevich, almost goes over backwards. Matasevich, a good young rider. I believe he's 18 years old now, just turned 18, and he's got the pressure of Jeff Lease behind him, the young Australian national champion. There goes Lease. He's got Matasevich. So Lease has gone to third, Matasevich fourth, and here's Johnny O'Mara. O'Mara goes in front of Matasevich, and suddenly Matasevich goes from third to fifth. Ricky Johnson, number 2, way out in front. George Holland in second spot. And now it's wide open for Honda as Lease goes into third. It is a Honda 1-2-3 freight train. This is the rider who's out in front, Ricky Johnson. He's now, that's it, waving to the crowd responding. They love him here in New Jersey. When Ricky's out in front far enough, he will start showboating, and he's doing it tonight. Holland is not showboating. He's trying to hold on a second with his teeth. And Lease, number 7, behind him, trying to take it away from Holland. Johnson going for the checkered flag here tonight at the Meadowlands. Whoa, sideways, feet off the pegs, waving to the crowd. Ricky's got to keep in mind what happened to Jeff Ward in his race. Jeff was not showboating. He landed hard. There's a no-hander on the jump. Very few people in the world can do this. Don't try it unless you're a pro of the caliber of Ricky Johnson or Jeff Ward. The checkered flag comes out, and Johnson takes it, the Meadowlands. It's going to be a sweep. Holland second for Honda. Holland takes it, a very strong win for the young man from Kerman, California. And Lease is third.